How's everyone doing this Saturday morning? It's 7:15. Welcome to the deadline stream for hashtag game week 13. Yeah, so how's everybody getting on week 13? Yeah, so how's everybody getting on? Yeah, so how's everybody getting on this morning? Of course, that means one thing and one thing only. The weekend has landed. The reason why I'm going live this morning very early at 7:15 as well. Yeah. So I have one free transfer. Haven't used them yet. So my team is Areola and goal, defense Trippier, Cash, Shevchenko, Morgan Gibbs White, Salah, my vice captain Saka, Palmer, Martinelli. Up front is Watkins and captain Haaland. Benches Turner, Arthur, Lamptey and Tsimikas at the moment. As well. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it to Yeah, so I'm gonna take it to Hold on. The predictions. The live score. Yeah, so I've gone for 1-0 Palace. 1 out of 3 Newcastle and Chelsea. 2-1 on the Forest against Brighton. 2-0 Arsenal. 1-0 Villa against Tottenham. 1 out of 3 Everton and Man United. Check on Super Brews predictions. The Premier League one. The Premier League one. 1-0 Villa, 1 out of 3 Everton and Man United. And of course the Monday night game, 1 out of 3 Fulham and Wolves. Yeah, I'm actually going to turn that down. Yeah. Yeah, so of course, game week 12 2 weeks ago. I got 84 points. Of course, the 4 point here. So I finished on 80 points. Of course, the letdown was back in Tsimikas got 15. And of course, Morgan Gibbs White, he got something, but unfortunately I put him on the bench. So that was 20 points from players on the bench 2 weeks ago. But to be fair, I could be happy with the game week 2 weeks ago. Of course, that was some game. The last game week between Chelsea and Man City. It ended 4-4. Of course, 2 players scored against their old clubs in that game. Raheem Sterling and, of course, Cole Palmer scored a penalty. He actually hasn't scored from open play this season. He scored 4 penalties out of 4 this season. Has Cole Palmer. And, of course, that game, he was playing mind games with his former teammate when City took the free kick. That was clever that Haaland pushed him. As well. Course, what you call it, the surprise or so. In that last game, Brighton only got 1-1 draw at home against Sheffield United. That was a big surprise. Like Brighton, they've scored every game this season, but as I said, they haven't picked up a clean sheet this season. Of course, we only just beat Luton Town 1-0 in the last game. Lindelof got the winning goal, and it was a great goal, to be fair. But to be fair, in that game we were wasteful front of goal. But we would take the 1-0 win. But we won't do that against other teams. To be fair. Yeah. Hold on, I'll just get the smoke control if I can. Yeah, and of course, other results. What do you call it? Everton got a great win away at Crystal Palace, 3-2. But unfortunately, what was it? 8 days ago. They got 10 points deducted. That's sorry about that. Yeah. So they got what do you call it? Deducted 10 points. So that means they're joint bottom with Burnley now. Course, what do you call it? Other results. Arsenal beat Burnley 3-1. Liverpool beat Brentford 3-0. West Ham beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. Course, the surprise result from the last game, Bournemouth. Another one, Bournemouth beating Newcastle 2-0. The last game. Solanke getting both goals. And that was a great win for Bournemouth. Of course, that first game and the last game as well, Wolves got 2 late goals to beat Tottenham 2-1. by the way. And Aston Villa won another home game again. I think that's 14 wins that are all home now for Villa. Yeah. So what else am I going to say? Oh my god. I'm actually going to change the score. Yeah. So check the teams. VSB. Yeah. His team. Pickford and goal. Defence Diaz. Gabriel Parle. Midfield Martelli. Son as captain. Saka. Mbano. Fernandez. And up front Solanke and Haaland as vice captain. Bench Turner. Arthur Dallo. And Cash. Yeah. Don't know whether I will make one transfer or not later. So that's his team. He has 2.9 mil the bank. Father. Yeah. Oh yeah, the reason why I went live early this morning. I'm going to Ballymun today to watch the freestyle championships. Today. So that's why I went live early. FPL. Goodies team. Ariola and goal. Gabriel. Churwell. He's got the wrong team. He's got the wrong team. I have it now. Ariola and goal. Gabriel. Cash. Paro. The same game. And Bruno. Salah. Vice captain Eze. Saka. Up front Woods. Haaland and Watkins as captain. Bench Turner, Ansu Fati, Tsimikas and Kabari. Kabu, who plays for Luton. who's injured. Check who's the most transferred in player this game week. Palmer, Saliba, Jerbone, Saka, and Mbano. The 5 most transferred in players. Most transferred out: Madison, that player who plays for Brighton.
Premier League Fantasy.
Oh, wow.
Japan, Karu
Matona, Ben White, Cash, and Romero. They're the 5 most transferred out players. Matona is not back to the 3rd of December next month. Just knocked. Yeah, so they're the most transferred out players this game week. Of course, the most points last game week was Salah and Haaland. They both got 16 points. The last game week. Check how much money do I have in the bank at the moment. 0.6 mil in the bank at the moment. Course, what you call it yesterday, got an injection on my arm yesterday as well. Just check. FPL Scots team. Ariola and go. Depends James. Bittetti. How's the bender? Gabriel Palmer. Salah. Vice captain as a Jerbone. Saka. Watkins and Haaland as captain. Bench Turner. Trippier. Simicast. Samba, whoever gets the game for West Ham. And Turner now. FPL. Dino's team. Don Jose. Ariola and go. Depends Cash. Tim Ream. The front defender. Lamptey. Midfield. Diaby. Vice captain Salah. Bynum Bommel. Saka. Up front. Edrad. Haaland captain. And Julian Alvarez. Bench. Flecken. Kulusevski. Bachmann, who's injured, and Estrapinian is now injured as well. Back on the injured list again, he is. Check is there the other deadline streams. This make a more control. How about now? Just check who's injured. Oh, it's a lot of players injured. Watching somebody's other YouTube channel. 195 days.
Instead of doing walks into Selansky, what I would do is no matter
Yeah, I need somebody's subscribers at the moment.
Douglas Luiz to Cole Palmer. Yeah, I don't mind that move at all. I don't mind that move at all. I'm even thinking to bench Diaby for Archer. Wow. I wouldn't bench Diaby. I wouldn't bench Diaby. Tottenham are missing quite a number of their centre backs. Romero is still suspended. Van de Ven is injured. So I do think like
Just check.
a day where Aston Villa get quite a couple of returns. Right? So I don't mind going
Andrew Robertson's still out for Man City still, as you expect.
in the chat already, suggesting whether to captain what
Djokovic, John Stones, De Bruyne are still out.
thanks for the early stream. Thank you guys for coming early. Thank you for coming early. Joel said Saka or what?
Nathan Ferguson for Crystal Palace is still out still. Since he signed for Crystal Palace, he hasn't played a single senior match with them. He's been very unlucky with injuries, but he has played, what do you call it? Excuse me. The under 23 matches to build up his fitness, but just hasn't happened for him.
There's a good chance.
Max Aarons is out for Bournemouth. Tyler Adams, Ryan Fredericks. John Egan is out still for Sheffield United. Tom Davis, ex-Everton player.
So I think we could get a couple of few weeks, but I think it's
Roto Wire logo. Fantasy soccer. News lineups my leagues. Cheat sheets EPL UCL Bundesliga La Liga League.
yourselves. I do have a list on Twitter
And Lucy's out for Nottingham Forest.
so I'm gonna spam the link in the chat. You guys can follow it on Twitter if you guys
And Lucy,
do want to check it out. Spam in the chat. This is basically what
Brighton, Welbeck, Webster, Matona, Milner,
is Stonic
March,
itself.
Estepinian,
So this
Cecil. Jesus. Brighton have 7 players out. 7.
week Everton play
It's a lot.
I think moving forward
A lot.
if I'm not wrong, kind of somewhere near the middle of the picture.
A lot of players out for Brighton.
Right, so yeah, I mean basically they have quite a mixed bag of fixtures. So United, then they have Nottingham Forest away, then
Of course, Lewis Hall can't play
Newcastle at home,
for Newcastle because he's on loan from
Everton
Chelsea, of course. So he can't play. Buckman's out, as I said. Dan Byrne, Matt Target, Jacob Murphy, Callum Wilson, Harvey Barnes, Elliot Anderson, of course Tonali, of course with that gambling, is out for a lot of months.
all membership, everything from today's stream goes to charity.
Something like 10 or 9 months now.
Sanchez, James, Colwell,
Chelsea.
um,
Ben Chilwell's out.
my favorite would actually be these days, but I just always
Chabak
care about how long he's
is out.
But just an interesting stat that I read on Twitter that day is since these James has come
Oh, forget that guy's name. Who I had a few weeks ago.
second
Cornback.
big chances just behind Kieran Trippier since he's come back. Right, so I guess that kind of says a lot about how
Roto Wire logo. Fantasy soccer. News
do like
lineup
David Koga.
my
It's a very,
leads.
very good option
Cheat
if
sheets
you're looking at cheap
EPLUCLUEL.
defensive entries
Bundesliga
into
La
Chelsea's
Liga
defense.
League
And the
1.
thing is,
Serie A
Koval just
MLS
dropped in
Liga
price as well. So he's
MX&WSL.
definitely a decent option.
EFL
If I were to
scores
rank,
articles. Draft date scheduler.
I would go
Community.
for James and then Koval and then Sanchez. Right, but I think when it comes to goalkeeper transfers, it kind of requires you to be in a situation where you have a free transfer to make. I don't think during this festive period we will be prioritizing
Wesley Fofana is still out.
come down to a situation where you are
And Cuckoo is still out.
a free transfer to burn and then
But he's close. He's close though. He's close.
for example in nice I can upgrade Turner to Sanchez. It's a decent option. Matthew says at the moment my team is Areola, Turner, Cash, Gabriel,
Kyle Forrest still out for
Salah, Saka, Bowen, Palmer,
Burnley.
Darwin, Watkins, how you put it instead.
And for West Ham,
Too much of an issue. Your forwards are fine.
Antonio
In the midfield,
is still out
Bowen and Mitoma. So I think
for West Ham now.
the issue there is Mitoma. You probably have to take him out for Bremen, probably if you can afford him.
Nathan Collins is out now for Brentford.
Turner, Areola,
Nathan Collins is out.
Cash, Bailey, Simicast, Gabriel, Brentford, Son,
Josh,
Palmer, Salah.
forget his second name. It was started well last season.
Cash, Bailey, and Gabriel.
Aaron Hickey's out. Kevin Devani
Palmer, Saka, and Bowen.
is still out for Brentford.
The only one that is
Arsenal injuries.
he is first on the bench.
Thomas Partey is out. Smith Rowe.
Because he starts, to be honest. So I think
Timber, of course, he's out for the rest of the season. We knew that anyway.
maybe go for
David Weah can't play against his old club because he's on loan from Brentford, so he can't play. He can't play this weekend.
I will probably start the Crystal Palace
Tottenham.
keeper. So I start
Merrill's suspended.
just because both of them have really good fixtures this week. Right? It's Burnley for West Ham.
Oh God, I don't think his name.
Crystal Palace defense really great. The numbers they've been putting up are better than
Basuma
so I would kind of kill the team
is suspended as well for Tottenham.
for Johnston.
Oh, Richarlison, Madison,
Starting with the back three, Gabriel,
Perisic,
Virgil,
Phillips, Sessegnon,
What do
Solomon,
you do different in my team?
Mike Dubon,
Virgil van Dijk against Man City. To be fair, I would be fine benching
Mike
Virgil.
Dubon,
I'd actually start Cash, Gazy, and Gabriel in.
A Whiteman for Tottenham, but he doesn't get a game.
Fellow Chelsea fans. Chelsea have been on a decent
Philip,
pace, but we're gonna play.
Tyrone Mings, Jacob Ramsey,
I don't think it's gonna be easy for us, but hopefully we can.
Corey.
I have to say the result against Man City, the 4-4 was one of our best performances. So
Oh,
I'm kind of feeling a little bit more.
that guy's name.
how I felt, at the start.
Oh, forget his name now.
Say Taylor or Cash, definitely Money Cash. SPL Cam says Bowen to Embuemo. I wouldn't sell Bowen this week. My thoughts on Bowen is basically that if you have him, you keep him. If you don't have him, you don't buy him. So it's kind of like a don't buy, don't sell situation for Gareth Bale. Sorry for a long message. I'm thinking Cash to Saliba, Burn Bulldog. You 0.2 with XP, Diaby can double next week.
Argentina. Emiliano Buendia.
Thoughts on this?
Grandia is out as well. Still for Villa. Out. Dele Alli,
Cash to Saliba, Burn Bulldog.
Andrew Gomez,
Thoughts on defensive options at
Edinha.
I think Chelsea defenders will come into
Anaya.
my mind very, very soon.
For Everton is out.
Youngsters are turning really, really well.
Anaya.
Game onwards, if I'm not wrong.
Jadon Sancho suspended.
Teams, yeah, we need to see. It's Everton, Sheffield, Wolves, Luton.
Casadero's out.
Then it's Liverpool, then it's Wolves and Crystal Palace again. So I think for this run,
Ericsson.
I definitely
Evans.
want to have a Chelsea defender. I am not set on whether it's going to be Reece James or whether it's going to be Levi Colwell.
Nandez
I
and
don't have enough
Mason Mount.
and I want to buy a Chelsea defender. I may stick with Levi Colwell just to save some money. But I haven't confirmed it yet. I think Reece James is definitely the higher upside. Move. Do we start Shah and
Ivory
yourself
Coast,
or Shah
Amad
and
Diallo.
Diallo's out as well.
I wouldn't go for double Newcastle defense. I just spread the risk basically. I'll just go for Shah and Tsimikas. Should I transfer out Bowen and Nketiah for Solanke or maybe Mbeumo if I have enough cash? Yeah, I don't mind the
Netherlands,
move at all.
Tyrell
It's a
Malaysia.
combination move so that you can afford Nketiah out for Solanke. I don't mind.
Tuel Malentia
Then again, you see,
is out
I think he should be fine
for Man United as well.
from game week 14 onwards. At least for now, it's not looking so serious. So
And Monday.
I
Diop.
think it's a little bit tricky, like to say whether you should make those new connections.
Alana.
Just Nketiah. So maybe I'll just have to
Fulham.
and just go without Bowen.
Neto's out.
Cash or Eze for the whole season. Hard to say for the whole season. But I think Eze
Dawson's out through suspension for Wolves. Vitinha is suspended for Fulham as well. Just check on that thing. Is out through suspension?
My thoughts on this is that basically I'm saving a transfer if I go for Mbeumo straight away now. So you could see it as if it's
As well.
the way I see it is kind of like you're kind of saving 4 points. Because if you do take the hit maybe further down the road, if you want to make another transfer and you have to take a hit for it, it's kind of an extra 4 points. So the way I see it is if I go for Mbeumo now, I'm saving a potential transfer, so I'm kind of making 4 points. And then next week I can try to make a transfer and get ahead of the curve.
Not going to make a transfer just yet.
So I would probably just go for Mbeumo now. He's on penalty ready. I don't think he's that bad of an asset against Arsenal at home. Right, so I think Mbeumo is fine.
And Bermo is fine.
In a position
Your man says.
I think
You never know. You never know. I could change what you call it, that team.
Bernardo Silva or Jota
When I leave the deadline at
be more safe
9 o'clock, of course.
truly between those two. I would go for Bernardo.
Course, what you call it? I have the other fancy, the Real Viva one.
I hope so. If
I'd
I think that we win Newcastle,
do the English fancy by 12:15.
Botman's out. They're playing Lascelles not too bad. Don't get me wrong.
Or I would miss out like
Brendan Shaw, it's either live
I usually check the team news train. Man City, Liverpool.
definitely not
They'll make a transfer. Well, 2 transfers. I have that every week.
do some damage with Newcastle defense.
Of course.
Let's hope. I'm not down in Chelsea.
But to be fair, it's actually great to be back.
I am hoping.
And this weekend, because hate that international break. Well, to be fair,
Same here, to be honest.
I do need a break
We'll keep Ariola
as well
because he's really cheap. The fixtures are good.
from Premier League.
Sell Kerner for
Cause I want to go out somewhere like far, far from here.
terms of the long-term
Of course.
view of keepers, Sanchez and Ariola actually will fit really well until the end of the
Yeah. course, the biggest surprise of the last game weekend, Shevchenko got his first Premier League goal for Arsenal 2 weeks ago. But would that happen every week? Probably not, but you never know, like. You never know. Who was disappointed that I got in the last game? Martelli was disappointing. Unfortunately. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know whether I'd be making the transfer or not this week in Fancy Premier League. I don't know. I really don't know. Really don't know. I really don't know indeed. Just a shame, what do you call it, the comments? If I could figure it out, like.
Newcastle is a very tricky game, but they have injuries, so we cannot lose. We have to kind of take advantage of the injuries, to be honest. Alright, I'm going Saliba for now to go to games from there after.
There's the comments now. Love that live. Tell us more about. Oh, Ballymun. The reason why I'm going to Ballymun today, I'm what do you call it? I'm watching the Irish Freestyle Championships. That's the reason why I've gone live early this morning. Oh, who else? Is there any other questions? No, just people. If everybody has other questions in the comments, feel free. If the comments works, of course. Yeah, because Ballymun, my bad. What's the freestyle? Oh, I'm not competing or anything. I'm just watching. Of course. Oh Jesus. Returned Bobby Ari. Of course, the main man Sam Madden will be there. Course last year he didn't defend his title because by this time last year he was in Qatar for the World Cup, because you remember the World Cup was on by this time last year, of course. And of course Conor Reynolds will be there, and of course other Irish freestylers from the Northern Ireland as well, of course from Dublin as well. Yeah, so that's a sorry. I don't know how many freestylers are entering this year. Well, it wasn't that many last year. I think there was only about eight or 10 last year. But I think they could be more. But you know, have to wait and see who's there today. Like, I'll be bringing my ball with me just in case. If, of course, you never know, they could be practicing in that school. Well, they're not tired because their legs will get tired, like when the competition is over. Well, we came back there last year, but I don't think it will happen this year. But if there's enough time, like, but of course, it's not down to me, like. Oh, bring me ball just in case, because I didn't know they were practicing back in that school. Like I do freestyle, but I'm not going to be consistent as those guys, because even because what do you call it, if I was younger, I would be doing freestyle competitions, but right now I only do freestyle for fun. I'm not a professional, even though I do got good skills, but I'm not a professional. I'm only an amateur freestyler, like an amateur footballer. I'm not a professional. Yeah, so cause other tricks that I can't do at the moment, that I still have a long way to go. Well, to be fair, as I said, I'm not going to be consistent as those guys, because it's not that I have the time, because the weather every year gets very bad. The only chance I can only practice would be in UCD on a Sunday, because they got that big what do you call it, tunnel, like the roof did where that cafe is. I kind of practice there on the Sundays. That's if I'm not too tired. Of course. Comments. What happened with Dublin City? The reason why I left the football club, somebody said some bad things to me. That's why I left the club, and they still, and that guy who's the captain needs to give me €8 back, but me ex-manager told me no refunds. So there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, so it was what you call it, a bad thing that he said about me, and I'm going through enough pain as it is, like, and I still am today. Still am. Like, I've lost. Oh, by the way, I've lost another one this year. Not another family member. Of course, he didn't like football. You may not know him, Christy Carroll. He died 2 weeks ago now. Of course, he still hasn't arrived back from Australia. He actually died in Australia. I think he was there for 3 months. Somebody was saying to me, like, and he died of cancer. I think he was only 67 years old, but of course the doctors told him he only had 6 months to live, which was very sad. We don't know when the funeral is going to be, when he gets back from Australia. But they leave it too late before, what do you call it, Christmas. It might have to be into January. But we don't know what it's going to be like. Of course. I need a fucking new tablet, because the battery on it, it's gone very bad now. Like, we'll check on it again. Yeah, my battery is very, very bad. Yeah, I need to get that sorted. But I did promise that, like. But we'll be soon, like. It will be soon. If you have other questions about your teams, feel free. Of course, if the comments works, I know it works now, but I will keep checking. Like, I'll keep checking. Keep checking. Like, Bulldog. Oh God. Which do you prefer, 5 or 3 forwards? Whoever you have in your team. Whoever you have in your team. To be fair. Yeah, don't forget to log in your teams by 11 o'clock this morning for hashtag Game Week 13. Yeah, probably be throat a bit sore maybe from last Sunday, maybe. From last Sunday. But you're gonna get that, like. Yeah, then after this happy breakfast as well. So you never know, I could be leaving the stream a few minutes early. Which I don't want. Yeah, it looks like I'm going for Haaland as captain. I hope he starts. Of course, he only played once against Liverpool last season, because I think the other one he was injured or something when they won 4-1. Of course, Liverpool beat them 1-0. Salah got the only goal. I think Salah scored 2 goals in that game, home and away, last season. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Who's yourself, Bowen or Trippier, like? Keep those likes coming, please. Really appreciate the train now and 9 o'clock. Really appreciate it. I think I could change it, but you never know. 3 now on the end of the stream, like. And of course, if you're in the Real Viva, don't forget, get to log in your teams to the other one at 12:15. Just to let you know. Of course, you could do Italian fantasy, German fantasy, Spanish fantasy, Portuguese fantasy. Of course, they the one who does the Portuguese and the lower Portuguese divisions, the second division, something like that. But I don't do those. I don't do the Portuguese second division because I won't know what teams are like. To be fair, and that, like, because it gets very confusing, like. It really does. get confusing. To be fair,
Probably Neto, the keeper.
yeah, I don't know whether I'm gonna press those live events anymore, even though we'll still go live and stuff like that
By a massive amount, 38%.
and stuff
38%
like that.
in terms of captaincy. Jason says, I'm on a free hit. What would be your free hit team and would you include
Just check.
Stuck? Well, I haven't actually put together a free hit team. Let's take a look at
Put together a free hit team
World Cup for the free hit team. Just as a reference. And I'll see what changes.
as well. I'm actually gonna check
So if I was on a free hit, make this a little bit bigger.
who's got good fixtures.
So Fantasy Football Hub has John Stone in goal. Fair enough. They have double Newcastle.
Gonna start with the champions.
Horrell, I think it's alright. Horrell is fine. In the midfield is Sean Salah.
Home to Liverpool today. Then they're home to Tottenham. And then game week 15 they're away to Villa. 16 they're away to Luton. And then they're home to Crystal Palace before they go to the World Club Championships. So they blank in game week 18. Them and Brentford. Check on Liverpool's. Man City away. Fulham at home. Sheffield United away in game week 15. Away to Crystal Palace in game week 16. And they're home to us. And don't forget what happened to us last season. What do you call it? We lost 7-0 away at Anfield last season. Yeah. William. Welcome to the TikTok stream. Crystal Palace players today most have Eze and Edward up front. Yeah, it's a good show. Of course, Eze, of course, has been disappointing this season, but of course, he could get you loads of points today, and of course, he's on penalties for Palace, but Luton Town, it's a tough place to go there now, because of course, what do you call it? 3 weeks ago, Liverpool nearly lost there. Don't forget that. Liverpool nearly lost there, so it's totally different at Kenilworth Road because it's a small stadium, of course. Wes, good morning. How are you, Franners? Frano, bit sore throat this morning. I don't know why. To be fair, I didn't really sleep that much. Maybe because of me. I did sleep a little bit when I came back home. Because I said I got an injection on my arm. Check that other team, Arsenal. Brentford away, Wolves at home, Luton away in game week 15. Aston Villa away in game week 16. That'll be a tough one. Home to Brighton in game week 17. I think they will beat Brighton at home. Wow, the big game is away at Liverpool game week 18. That Man City blank. Football is a fun game. You tend to play better against good team and Shite.
So let's see what happens.
Against
I think for now,
average teams.
for those of you guys who
I believe Palace
alright with that,
will
advise against
stuff them 3-0. They could. But to be fair, I don't think Palace will concede. But depends which team Palace turn up like. Depends.
Adobe is as attacking as Cash. And I probably don't think either of them keep a clean sheet. So I'll probably go to 9 Cash.
Check out Chelsea's fixtures. They got good fixtures coming up.
I think Ferguson came on.
Newcastle away. I know it's a tough one, but Newcastle still have a lot of injuries. I could see Chelsea getting a goal in that game.
Odegaard coming back to speed.
Brighton at home.
Output has dropped the past couple of weeks.
I think they will beat Brighton
If I'm not
because Brighton will be tired.
I think last week because of
Man United away.
if I'm not wrong,
We're not playing well
last week because
at the moment.
of the concussion protocol situation.
Everton away.
Somewhere on
Be a tough one.
during
Sheffield United at home.
and as a result, I think the kind of
And Wolves away in game week 18. That's Chelsea's fixtures.
so we'll see what happens. But I think based off of what Arteta is saying, that Odegaard is progressing well.
Check on Nottingham Forest.
According to Arteta,
Brighton at home.
I think there's a good chance to start.
Everton at home.
Him coming back will kind of help Saka.
Fulham away. Wolves away. Tottenham at home. Game week 17.
Diaby or Fred,
And Bournemouth at home in game week 18.
if you're starting, I would start both.
Yeah. No, to be fair, you never know. I could make a transfer. You never know. You never know. But
There's not really a lot. 4.5 maybe. I
oh,
really don't think we'll get.
to be fair, I want to keep Arsenal players against Wolves. You never know. I could get rid of Lamptey later on. You never know. You never know. Could get rid of Lamptey. That could happen later on.
So 4.5 defender.
But who do I get in? It's a tough one. Like it really is a tough one. Really is a tough one. To be fair,
Levi Colwill is at 4.5.
really is a tough one.
I think he's a decent long-term pick. So Levi Colwill.
I wish they played 2 players in defence and played 3 strikers and 5 midfield, but it doesn't work that way in the game. Unfortunately,
And then you could also go for Brentford defender.
they used to do that two midfielders, I think, but that was only for 1 week. That was an all out attack, but they don't use that chip anymore now. Of course.
Save your free hit and blank ABCC. You need to be mindful of how many Man City assets and how many Brentford assets you have. So assuming you have Haaland and you're going to go for Bremo, there's already 2 slots. 2 outfield slots that you have that you can bench. And if you go for another Brentford defender, that's 3 slots all taken up. So all your outfield spots on the bench are filled. Right? So you have to start basically everyone else. And that's the squad that allow for that. You have to consider
Depth squad.
particularly the Brentford and Man
FPL Sam's team got rid of Diaby and she got in Saka.
always getting your advice this week after the break, especially when
Her team
building says
Areola and goal.
early
De Gea, that Palace defender Ndoggy, Cash, Bynum Bomo, Saka, Martelli, Vice Captain Salah,
captain the early kicker.
Arthur, Julian Alvarez, and Haaland as captain.
If I were to go,
Bench, Flecken, Simicast,
if I don't choose,
Jerbone,
I don't choose Saka.
and Dan Burn, who's injured. You never know. Jerbone
Like if you take Haaland and
might not start for West Ham
I will captain.
because he might not play the whole game. Because what happens if he gets injured? Because they don't want to keep him out for longer, like.
I don't
Let's see.
mind it, but the thing with Bowen is I don't think he'll be out for that long.
Haaland 60%.
All right, with not having him right,
Second, Son 20.
those moves are
Salah 0%.
not as great as Anderson.
The pose.
Nuri at 4.5. I don't really like Wolves moving forward. I don't think defensively their numbers are super good.
FPL Welsh Dave team. Best luck to everyone.
I'm not super keen on Wolves defense.
Team Areola. Defense. Trippier, Mitchell, Paro, Gabriel, Palmer, Jerbone, Son, Vice Captain Salah, Watkins and Haaland as captain. Bench, Leno, Douglas Luiz, Simicast and Obama. That's his team. Ken's team. He got rid of Fernandez. Place of Eze. Team Lennon goal. Defense. Dula. The Man United defender. Trippier, Gabriel, Captain Son, Salah, Vice Captain Eze, Saka, Bomo, Watkins and Julian Alvarez up front. Bench, Areola, Arthur, Cash and Pinnock. The Brentford defender. Pinnock. Of course, if you have any more questions for me, feel free. Oh yeah, of course, that was a terrible incident in town on Thursday, wasn't it? Terrible. Before Black Friday as well. Lucky enough I got out of there. I'm actually gonna change my team. Well, not the transfers. I might well. I'll wait and see. The only one if I was to get rid of a player, it would have to be. Oh, it would have to be. But who would I get in? As I said, like, who would I get in? That's the problem, like. Never know. I could get that Sheffield United defender in. George Bullock. Of course, he went up in price last night. He's 3.9 million now. So don't forget to keep that in mind. But it will have to be. Lamptey. I would have to get rid of Lamptey. That could happen. But we see it later on. We say it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. Really is a tough one. Really is a tough one. If you have Bowen in your teams, keep him. But of course, that's up to you. It's like, of course.
78 points now.
Oh God. Of
5
course,
that's insane.
Newcastle are having bad luck with injuries. So are Tottenham, but I think their defence is not too bad. Tottenham's can they be better? Well, yes and no, yes and no.
Erling says, I use Twitter to predict price changes. I kept entering off the
I think it'd be a tough match for Newcastle at home
some accounts, right? There's some accounts
against Chelsea,
price changes as well, or
because Chelsea are starting to score lots of goals.
keep out whenever someone
Chelsea have actually scored 8 goals in 2 matches. 4 away at Tottenham and a 4 against Man City. Of course, it was a draw for all. Like,
Manson and Bissouma not available for the game. Well, Manson and Bissouma not being available for the game is one way to look at it. Another way you can see it is also
yeah, I could actually see Nottingham Forest beating Brighton, because Brighton, as I said, they conceded a lot of goals and they have a lot of injuries. I think they've 7 injuries to Brighton. I think 7.
seeing how they're going to do. So if you're captaining Son, you're basically taking a chance. You're basically
If you're captaining Son against Villa, you're taking the chance. Like, it's a risk. To be fair, price changes. Gonna check just my earphones work now.
Right, so price changes wise,
Check now. Just have to put.
last night or this morning, wherever you are, So Ben White, Medicash, Colwell, Matson, Vettel, Almiron, Botman, Burn, Richarlison, Romero, all dropped in price.
Can you hear me?
You immediately see that there's so many
Nah, I think I'm gonna have to take it off.
Reece James rising by 0.1 million is very interesting.
Nah, I'm gonna take it off and put it back on later. Put it back on later.
Bowen captain, where we start. I think Bowen captain is less than at least 2 risky. I probably wouldn't go. Thinking of the Saka and Son captain.
Oh God. Back again.
Traveling back from international break.
Just check. Yeah, 62%. Yeah. To be fair.
Too early to say how Everton are going to react.
Yeah, 62%. To be fair.
Traveling back from international break doesn't matter. I think it definitely does. We saw Darwin Núñez, one of the
Check what time it is now.
had 4 already. One of the international breaks. I don't remember Darwin Núñez came back quite late from the international break and hasn't
Half eight now. So I'm only going to be on with just for another 30 minutes. Of course, well, when the mother calls me, like, for my breakfast before I go, like. If you have other questions for me in the comments, if maybe not everybody works, feel free. Cause me throat right now is getting sore. And I can't speak anymore. To be fair. To be fair. Maybe what do you call it during these weeks? Maybe in midweek probably chat to someone like during these weeks. It will happen. If you have a problem with your team and something like that, like. To be fair.
Should I take a minus 4 to get Watkins in for Alvarez? I don't know because it feels like an unnecessary transfer. Usually when you feel like that's the case, it is usually unnecessary. And I do think that it is unnecessary.
It is unnecessarily. To be fair. Darren. Brought in Trossard last round. Should I bring back Odegaard instead this weekend? I don't know whether you should bring in Odegaard, Darren, because we don't know we don't know if we starting or not, like. Because he's only just coming back from injury, and to be fair, Odegaard is not doing well. Odegaard is not doing well this season. Good check. He's not guaranteed. He's like what do you call it, a doubt to start for Arsenal. And by the way, that's an evening kick-off, by the way. 5:30 kick-off. It will be a tough game for Arsenal. It will be tough.
And just do bear in mind also, I think it's quite far down the road, but do bear in mind that after the blank in 2018, there's going to be the AFCON.
Oh, what do you call it? Next year it's the AFCON, so you could be getting rid of what you call a Salah and other players. I think there's AFCON, and I think there's one in Asia, I believe, as well. That's what I heard, like. So a lot of players will be going to represent their country in Asia and the African Cup of Nations, of course, as well. Well, to be fair, of course, in the new year, and Bruno won't be on penalties anymore for Brentford, because Ivan Toney will be back from suspension. Of course, he's back training this week for Brentford, but of course he can't play until the middle of January, something like that. But it's only 2 months away till he's back, like, for Brentford, and he was there firing goals. Of course. You never know, it could be another bad week. Everybody will say will Bowen play? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Should I sell cash? Of course, his price went down. This morning, did Matty Cash. He's actually down to, I think, 5.1 now. I think I got him for 4.8 or something. Well, would I get rid of him this week or not? Or could put him on the bench? But I don't think I would do that, to be fair. Can I see Tottenham scoring? Yes. Yes. So I have to hope for him to get tackle returns like.
Well, no one really
I can't see my defense doing well this week if I'm honest with you. I really can't. Really can't, but
start him, and then you make sure that your first option on the bench is prepared. But I wouldn't do
are you going to watch?
or -4 early.
No, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not.
Chan also an international duty.
Because I'm in Ballymun. I'm in Ballymun today.
Asian Cup and AFCON are going to see
I'm in Ballymun today.
league for those competitions. So do get in the mind. But I think it's not that soon anyway. You will just have to adapt to it when that comes because it's pretty hard to plan all the way through again.
Sun is 9.7 mil now.
It's around the right, so it's around the January period basically. Right, so that's why we are going to be missing for a period of time. So at least until game week 20, right, we see here game week 20.
Just check what time it is.
It's on the 31st.
Morning on, which is for another 22 minutes. I'll be heading off.
Still within the year.
Well, you never know. Could be heading off at any time. Just check again.
Just some early thoughts as well. There is a slight
59.
depending on when the double game week for Manchester City is rescheduled to. Bremo may not play both games in the double game week. There's just a slight chance.
Bremo might not play in double game weeks, but there is a slight chance, like. Because, as you know, Man City and Brentford blank in game week 18. Because of Man City's World Club Championship. Because they won the Champions League last season. Of course.
But this run here is basically why I think we have to have him. Luton, Brighton away. Brighton away is not a difficult fixture at all.
You never know, could get in Bono next week, but it'd be tough. But who would I get rid of? Probably it would have to be Morgan Gibbs White. Or Forest.
Save a spot on the bench for him.
Probably would have to be Morgan Gibbs White. But we will see anyway. We will see.
There were so many transfers in football, and this is evidence that early transfers are not always the best option.
God almighty. There's so many transfers for Bowen.
Please suggest replacements for Matoma that are under 7 million.
Places for Batona.
Bremer would be my number one Matoma replacement. Start Chris Wood or Jared Bowen. Oh wow.
Wow. Start Chris Wood or Jared Bowen.
Test Chris Wood.
Chris Wood.
News is that Ewoni will be out.
If you have Chris Wood, your team he's only 4.9 million. He's a forward.
So that basically means that Chris Wood
As well.
and Nottingham Forest
Of course, he actually did score 2 goals against Luton. When Luton came back and got a draw.
quietly do have quite a good run coming up.
That was expected Morgan Gibbs White to do well that game and got nothing.
So they have Brighton in game week 13, which is now. They play at home. And then they have Everton at home next week. Fulham away, Wolves away, Spurs at home. So maybe Spurs is a bit difficult, but then they have Bournemouth at home as well. So I think this run could definitely see something for Chris Wood. So for those of you who do
For Chris Wood.
he's definitely someone to consider. He's already scored against some of the weaker teams this season. So 2 against Luton. You will remember that one, right, where they kind of bottled it. I think Nottingham Forest were winning that one, and then they kind of bottled it.
Yeah. They kind of bottled it against
Wood also scored
against Man United when they were winning 2-0.
in the couple of games. It could be something for Chris Wood.
Yeah.
I do like,
Could be something for Chris Wood.
especially at 4.9.
Especially at 4.9.
Only reason I'm against Eze most of Eze's returns are tens. Gordon seems to always return at home, even against the big teams.
Against the big teams.
Gordon with Newcastle's current injury. So I think with the
If there's any more questions, feel free before I go
even more secure.
at 9 o'clock.
As for Eze, aside from penalties, he's also on set pieces. He's probably going to start every single game as well.
If he's not injured again for Palace,
Like it that
Eze.
which is different when it comes to Gordon, because Gordon pretty much has to get a return from every play. But the thing is, in terms of team attack wise, Newcastle is definitely the better team in terms of the attack. So
Newcastle are a better team than attack.
Gordon ahead of Eze, I think go for it. I think both are good options. Bowen News, nothing different as of what we heard yesterday. Currently have Haaland, Alvarez, and Kane getting Bremer.
Gonna check my earphones were think Gunning, start Bone and Rowe transfer. Okay. Not transferring out cash. Not at the moment, but I could change your mind before the deadline. It would have to be one or the other. Would I get rid of Lamptey or cash because I only have one free transfer? Because I want to save money as well. That's the problem, like. That's the problem. Because I only have 0.6 in the bank. 0.6 the bank. I'm going to check does my earphone work now. Check does it work now.
In the 6 million bracket, there is Eze, so I don't mind Eze. If not, I think we could go down. I don't think.
Don't know what's going on.
Someone I would consider. So I think if we go further down.
The hell's going on?
Million bracket, and that's where you're gonna see options like Cole Palmer. You're gonna see options like Gordon as well. Right? So I don't think I would stray too far away from these enablers. Bowen to Aguero and Alvarez to Solanke. I don't think Bowen to Aguero is the move that needs to be done. Alvarez to Solanke. The thing is, I'll be looking to bring Alvarez in game week 16. So I'm not so sure for those of you that have the Aguero inside. I do get the reason why. Because he's been blanking for the past couple of game weeks. But he's still playing for Man City, one of the best attacks, if not the best attack in the league. And he's been starting almost every single game. So I don't think it's a transfer that needs to be.
Don't tell me my earphones aren't working.
Kudus is also a decent option. So definitely, with Antonio being out, I think Kudus is a decent option. The only reason why
Be back in a minute.
Kudus is a good difference. See Arsenal or some Mitoma to bring in another midfielder. I would some Mitoma to bring in Captain Watkins. I think it's fine if you want to go for Watkins. What is a good photo?
I don't know what's going on.
In this game, it's a key. But every game week, I usually say that if you get around 60 to 70 points,
Don't know what's going on.
so honestly speaking, it's really a question of how well others do if you're thinking about it in certain perspective. If the average is not very, very high, there was one game week you'll remember, the average was about 29 or 32. So for those of you guys who scored about like 40 plus points or 50 points,
To charge it again. What the hell is going on with this?
I don't really think it's a question of what is a good game it's more of what the average going to look like and how much more compared to the average can be for. Is Saka for captain just because he takes penalties a good shot? I wouldn't do it this year. Lewis says Melbourne ranks in 14,000. What?
I have to check before I go, like.
Alright, maybe not. I guess there's a certain cutoff, but I still think like there's a decent chance that if you are in and around the first, I think 3 to 2 million, I think there's still a good chance you could win SPL. And I'm really serious. Like, I still think it's completely possible because the game is so fluid. You could go on a couple of runs and boom, you're in the top, 100K, and then you have plans of going even further. So already you're at 14,000. I think that's good. He says Salah is in explosive form. I'm expecting a goal from Salah. I think there's a good chance he will get it. It's just, I'm not sure it's worth being captain, but I definitely think he's a good captain. If you think, I think if you have Alvarez, Haaland, and Bremo, the best option will be the same 2-3 transfers to the 17, then replace Alvarez and Bremo.
So many.
That's also a decent strategy to sell them before the bench. Right? If you don't want to keep them on the bench, you can sell them before the end of the season. Is it worth taking a hit? A minus 40 to Kulu. I wouldn't take a minus for 6. I don't think I would do that. I would say Salah at home is great. Away from home is not as great. Well, he did score that 15-pointer against Brighton. 10-pointer against Wolves. I think it helped true for the past 2 seasons. I think that definitely helped true. But
Just check.
I think this season his
What is the problem?
Random account says, have you thought of starting Archer? And would you start Archer over Palmer or Bremo this week? I wouldn't start Archer over Palmer or Bremo. I have thought about starting Archer ahead of Bowen at one point in time this week. Now I have Archer on the bench.
What the hell is
I
wrong?
also was thinking whether I would start Archer ahead of Adingra. But for now I still have Adingra. Pereni FC says, hello from India. Well, thank you for tuning in. There is about 191 of you guys, so I think it's a good time to shout out the Christmas charity drive above you that we're doing. So basically, if you aren't subscribed already and you're watching, or you've been watching my content for a while, I'm doing a Christmas charity drive. So all the way from now until Christmas, I will be donating money to UNICEF. If you've watched a couple of my videos already, you know that we launched this during the International Day.
I hope it works.
All you have to do is subscribe. I will be donating more to charity. So just a little bit of the tracker as well as to how much we are currently doing. So
I might have to try.
we are sitting at about
But no airflow today. That would be a nightmare.
so really, really appreciative of all the support and hopefully by the time the donation is due,
Yeah.
hopefully we can hit £100. So that is key.
So my team at the moment is Ariola and goal. Depends. Trippier, Cash, Shevchenko.
Thought from the first step,
Midfield is Morgan Gibbs White, Salah, Vice Captain Saka,
when the time comes,
Palmer, Martelli,
he's definitely not an attacker I would prioritize.
Watkins, and Haaland up front. The bench is Turner. Well, he's not going to start for first. Arthur, Lamptey, and Simicast. That's me team this week.
Let's just see Gabriel, Simigas, Gustavo, Salah, Saka, Bowen, Edinburgh, Diaby, Haaland,
If you have any more questions before I go?
team actually looks fine. Maybe having both Trippier in the south, I don't think it's necessary. And the south seems like will be an issue moving forward. So if you have money in the bank, you could upgrade the south to 4.5. Who to sell, cash or Bowen? But if you transfers, I feel like I'm at least one any
Where's the apps?
I wouldn't sell Bowen, so if you're selling cash this I'll try to go for Salah. But exactly right, top 10 travels. Like how many of you would have rejected the opportunity to own a cheap city striker playing 90 minutes keeping well, people are really
Oh, what works before I leave the stream?
like kind of the number 10 role, just behind the striker. But still, I agree. Albert is a player that I think is kind of still undervalued. I know he's been working in past few games. But I still think that he's good at it. Owen says, Beyond, are you saying I have a chance to win FPL? Well, 100%. 100%. Go ahead and win it. I honestly do hope like one of you guys can win it. Because generally the winners for FPL are actually like for the past few seasons at least, players that don't really consume content. So I've watched a couple of interviews of previous players. Most of them say they don't consume content and they make their own decisions.
Watch a couple.
So respect, right? Absolute respect to them. I guess they have their own method as well. But they
Respect.
someone who actually does consume content.
Keep those flowers of roses coming. Between now and the end of the stream. I know you don't have to. Because, of course, I can't speak anymore. My throat is killing me.
Dominique says, hey bro, would you take in a movie or Castania for a 3-week punt? To be fair, neither. But if I can choose one, I would go.
Yeah, I have to check. Does my earphones
Who can I trade?
work? I think it's finished. I think it's finished.
I assume you have other flags. Oh yeah, I assume.
I think it's finished.
Good chance he comes back.
I think it's finished.
A big risk and captaining JP, I don't think I would do that. I would advise you against that actually. Bobby says, go and win it early. Any thoughts on a free hit in double game week 19? I don't think 19 will be a double game week. If I'm not wrong, it's 20. If I'm not wrong, it's 20 that's going to be a double game week.
Rumours said it could be a double game week in 20.
Who should I replace for Matoma? I think we did discuss a couple of
Let's check again.
I would actually start both. If I'm honest.
Wow.
Hello from Kenya. Thank you for doing it. Colin, you know, nothing to worry about.
Another 3 minutes to go and then I'm off.
I would say the Captain Harlan. There's about 340 votes on the captaincy poll already. 51% of you guys are still captaining Harlan. So
51% are still captain in Haaland.
It's still Haaland at home against Man City. I think there's good reason for that. But I wouldn't want to go too different. I think this week it's just a week of keeping my head down, not trying to be too different, and just
Keeping my head down.
waiting out.
To be fair, I just play my own game, and of course, in the next two games time, will be the Fantasy Cup in game week 15.
Any defender I should mandatory have.
That will be the Fantasy Cup.
I don't think any defenders are mandatory, if you ask me. In fact, I think
As well.
mandatory is that you try and put more money out of the defense. In fact, I don't think there's a lot of defenders right now that
Of course, before I go, don't forget to follow me on my other TikTok page, FPL Bellardi and UCL Bellardi, the same one. The same on X, that used to be Twitter, and follow me on FPL Bellardi on my Instagram page as well. I really appreciate it. And follow me on my my YouTube channel, France Bellardi 86 as well.
I'll start Maguire, I'll start Kudus.
Of course, you'll be seeing the highlights of this anyway. Later on tonight.
This one is pretty tough. Between Rashford and Mbeumo. I'll be between Rashford and Mbeumo. Diaby to Mbeumo, we're doing next week anyway, and I've got the exact amount. Don't want to be priced out next week.
So when it gets to 9 o'clock, I'll be off.
Time when Diaby will be dropping anytime.
So before I go, I want to say thank you for tuning in for 145 minutes as usual, TikTokers. I hope you have
I would just be a bit cautious.
best luck to everybody for hashtag game week 13. And I hope you stay safe as always, like, as well. As well. So I'm gonna love you, leave you, always choose, Sam choose, stay clever, take it together, and thank you for watching, and best luck to everybody for hashtag game week 13, and have a great weekend, and keep those green arrows up, and stay safe as always. Bye bye, thank you for watching, TikTokers, and see you again.